Good day, guys. Bing here. Today we're going to try this one. Intersection points between selectable reference lines. So each come from after having the intersection point, I'll place 2 points, adaptive point. So fence ways are cut. There's a lot of the one required to have vertical. So this one, I think it's an adaptive family, 2 points, and so what we need to achieve is maybe it's like a railing, but it's an adaptive family, so vertical straight. So need to be straight. All these need to vertical straight and horizontal straight as well. But then there's a curve in the middle here. But still, all these. I think that the issue we have here is because as you can see here, this one, if it's a straight line, it can be quite easily just divided by using divided path, so something like this. But once there's an arc and become 1, 2, 3, 3 part, we can't do that anymore. So let's do it. So and also today I'm going to try 24. So first we need to create a generic model, adaptive. So let me change this to list. Maybe detail. Yeah, that's better. Generic model, adaptive. So we're going to so it looks like there are some reference plans here. So actually when we do adaptive family, we don't really need to and also I don't think this is there's no adaptive points. Actually there are some reference plans. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this an adaptive family. So instead of create reference plans, so we're just going to use a point and make them adaptive point, and use spline through point and make it reference line. So this is so this is the horizontal, so maybe this one, so as a base. And then we are going to, so if this is something like a fence or a railing, so it doesn't say anything, but yeah, if it's, imagine that's a it's a like a fence or a railing, so we need a height. So let's just use point and draw on work plan, set work plan, pick this horizontal work plan, place onto a point, and do it again, set and place point. Now select these 2 points, and here offset, we can just give it a parameter. Let's call it h, and I'll just use instance. Click OK, and now we can go to family types and just give it a number. So for example, I'll just give it 1200. Apply. Yeah, that's it. So maybe I'll just reduce the distance between these 2 points. So now we have this and this, and we can create a reference line between them. So this can be this, and also can be that one, but I think maybe let's maybe this one. So which means hang on, we probably don't need that one. We have this one. We can just place another 1, 2, 3 at the same height. So let's continue. I'm going to place a point, use draw on face here. So imagine that's this point, roughly 1/3. So I'm going to just use the normalized curve parameter and typing 0.33. So that's, oh yeah, sorry, 0.33. Okay, so that's 1/3 roughly. Place another one, and so this time 0.67. Okay, so that's it. And then we need to I think we need to place a point in the middle. Okay, so I'll use a point drawn on face and place on this midpoint, and place another point used draw on work plan, set work plan, pick the horizontal work plan of this point. So tab, and pick this work plan and place onto the point. So now select this point. Okay, so it's okay, we can just drag it up so it's positive offset, or actually maybe we can just use negative offset. Okay, so I'll just create a parameter, let's call it offset, and instance, okay, and we can just give it a number, so I'll just -200 for example. Okay, so now we can select 1, 2, 3 and create a spline through point. And then so actually what I want to try is if I select this, create a spline through points and make it reference line, and select this one and this one, create another spline through point and make it a reference line. Now we have 1, 2, 3. So maybe we need to tab, select this one, and this one. So what I want to try is select with this 1, 2, 3 selected, and I want to try the divided path. Okay, so let's try divided path, and then you can see it's actually divide the 1, 2, 3, 3 reference line. Okay, so with 6, maybe I'll try 12, and also I want to use the divided path on this one and try 12 as well. So I just want to have a look and see if I connect these, will they be vertical? I'm not sure, so I want to have a try. So you can just directly draw a line between them. So maybe 3D snapping, it doesn't work. Maybe we need to use a draw on face. Maybe we don't need 3D snapping. Draw on face doesn't work. Maybe we need 3D snapping. Yeah, it works. So you can do it this way. Okay, and it looks like okay. So we have this warning. So apparently, this one is not vertical. So if it's vertical, you won't see this. Okay, so it looks like it's slightly not vertical. So, and also actually I'm going to try another way of doing this, so slightly faster. So I'm going to create another generic model adaptive. So in this new generic model adaptive, I'll just place 2 points, create make them adaptive, create a spline through points, and I'll just leave them as not reference lines or model line black. Okay, so load this one into the previous one, so and then place it 1 and 2. So now select this and repeat. So let's have a look. So if I go click on the right, you should be able to tell. You can see they are not. So if it's a vertical line, you can see it looks like this. Okay, it will look like this. But this one, so you can see there's a kink here. So this 1, 2, 3. So they are not perfect. So not the result we want to achieve. Okay, so now let's Control Z, remove. Oh hell, where is it? Okay, so yeah, Control Z. So we I don't think it will work this way. So I'm going to select this divided path and delete it, and also I'll leave this one. So now I'm going to try tab, select this straight line from here to here and divided path. Okay, typing 12. So now if I place another one from top to here and if I repeat, so this one, so you can see they are all straight, right? So it's all straight. So which means we can probably we can't repeat because hang on, let me think, how do we do this? So I'll just delete this for now. Maybe what we can do is we can manually we can connect them. So connect them, and then we can just use sorry, what's that? Can't remember that name. Intersection by intersection. So what we can do is, okay, so I'll just do it. So some of them, so let's just create some component which is doesn't work. So maybe we need to rotate a little bit. Yeah, so okay, so we can just let me just repeat and remove repeater. So and then we can just delete part of them. So these, right? So now we still have these and these, but not these. So for these, because we want them to start from here to here, so we can do this. So create let me think. We can create a reference line, I think. Straight line, draw on face with 3D snapping from here to here. Okay, so escape here to here, here to here, and here to here. So then we can just place a point, and we can just place it here, and then select this point, use host point by intersection, and then pick this. So this will automatically go to that point, and do it the same. We can repeat this, host by intersection, place another point, and host by intersection. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it should be the same. So and here, and host by intersection. So maybe I'll just remove this one, and I'll do the same. I'll place onto this, and then intersect with this vertical one. So now we have all these points we need. So see these, and then we can just create that component from this point to this point. Okay, and then repeat from this point to this point, this point to this point, and this point to this point. And then for so for horizontal will be very simple, right? So so here and here, so you can just create. So we can directly place onto this family. But before that, so I just want to edit it here. So instead of using model line, we can just change this to a reference line, place a point, draw on face, place on here, and reference, let's use circle, draw on world plan, set world plan, pick and place this. So let's use radius. Maybe I'll just type 20, for example, and I'm going to copy this CC and select this point and use pick new host, and then we can select these two profile, create a form, and then we can select this point, type in 0, and select this point, type 1. So this will be one of the member. Let's move them closer. Okay, so now we can load this one into this adaptive family and overwrite. Okay, so we have all the vertical, and then for the horizontal, we can just create component. We can directly just be careful. Instead of, so you can see because there's a form extrusion here, so we won't be able to pick the reference line. So we can just type wireframe WF, and then we can try. Now this time you can see you can pick the reference line instead. Okay, so the reference line inside of that adaptive family. So let's just do it here, and I'll just place another one here, and then you can tab select this point. So this is adaptive point inside of this one, so you can use a normalized curve parameter to change. So you can see it's measured from this top. So maybe we, instead of use a normalized curve parameter, we can use segment length and also measure from here, so it's easier. So let's click on this one and change this one to segment length, and this we can decide the height from here to here. So for example 300 and that, so you can make sure that's 300 from this point to this point. So we can do the same. So you can tab, or you can select this point and flip and change this to segment length and type in 300, and that's it. And also in this family, because we can select both of these points, control select, so this point and this point, and then we can create a parameter. So if you want to, I'll just quickly give it a height, so maybe h1 instance, okay, and click OK and OK. So now we can add, let's have a look again. Maybe let's just add another one. So create component. So do the same, draw on, it will be drawn on face, and then let's try to pick the reference line. Make sure you pick the reference line, not the surface. Okay, so and then place it here. So do the same, tab, select, and flip, and do the same. This one, flip. Maybe let's control select it. Tab, control select both points. Okay, so change to segment length. So this time maybe give it 300, 600. Okay, and then we can just create a parameter. So let's call it maybe h2 instance, and OK, and OK. So now we have height for both horizontal member. I think that's it. So if you change this one, you can see it will automatically adjust. Okay, and also maybe we can this, yeah, so there's already a parameter here, but we can also adjust here. So right, so all vertical, horizontal. Okay, so I'll change this to shade SD, and let's have a test. So I'm going to create a new, let's create a new project, maybe without a template. Okay, and then I'll just load this family into the into the project. And now, so this is adaptive family. So you can see, just place 1 point and 2 point, it'll create this. Let's go to 3D view. So create this. Okay, so and also you can still adjust this, the width, right? And also you can adjust the parameters. So you can see all the parameters here. So 1200 is the overall height. You can change it to 900. Okay, so looks like, okay, this is 600. This is offset. Maybe I'll reduce this a little bit, negative 200. Okay, maybe negative 250. Yeah, and then you can change the height for this one and this one. So for example 250, and this one change it to maybe 500. Yeah, okay. And also what else, let me just try. So because this individual element is also an adaptive family. So by default, adaptive families are shared family. So you can edit type. So you can edit the type in here. Okay, so we can directly. I think. Sorry, I forgot to add parameter. That's fine. We can just go edit family. So here, so we yes, we have this radius, but I forgot to add a parameter. Let's add a parameter. Okay, so R radius. I think we need to be type parameter in order to adjust it in as a shared family. So I think we need to be, it need to be type parameter. Okay, so now we can load this directly into the project. So this will update this inside of family because this is a shared parameter. So let's overwrite. Okay, so it should be the same. Yeah, good. So tab, select, and this time if I click on edit tab, you will be able to find this radius. Okay, so if I change this one, apply, and that's it. Okay, so now, and also I'm not sure about the joint geometry because this don't look perfect, right, with those lines. I'll see if I can join them. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, it works. So yeah, great. So let me just join them. So I think that will make them slightly better, I guess. Okay, so that's all. Okay, so now here join geometry. Great. So now let's load. Oh, and also one last thing with the project here. So see these nodes. So one option is you can go VV, go and on the mass. I think check that on, and uncheck the nodes. So you can hide them this way, or let me just Control Z. You can also go to the family. In this family, so select this divided path. So this is divided path. Okay, so you can here, and then I think you can click. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's correct. Click on this path representation. Okay, so and then uncheck the nodes. Okay, so and maybe we do the same here to this divided path as well. So uncheck the nodes. Now, if we load this into the project and overwrite, and usually just the first one. Yeah, so you can see this will hide those nodes. Okay. Yeah, it looks like that joint geometry doesn't work, although it looks fine here, but still there's no join line. Yeah, so let's just don't worry about that. Okay, so once again, tab, select, edit type. Where is it? Oh, okay. I think I made a mistake. So because previously we directly edit this family, so this one, and load it and overwrite here, and then after that I edit which one? This one, and load it back into the project and overwrite. So which means I overwrite it back. So this family is now without that radius parameter. So the radius parameters here because I didn't close this family. So so every time when I open a family, if that family is already opened, it will Revit will automatically go back to this. So if I close this one, okay, if I close this family, and I try to open this family from this here again. So let me just do it again. Tab, select, edit family. It will go back to the original family. So you can see there's no radius anymore. Okay, so now we just need to create that radius. So I know it's a bit confusing, but you will figure it out. Okay, so let's load this one. Let's do it properly. Load it into the family first instead of directly into the project. Okay, so now from here I'm going to load this. Maybe just leave it open. So load this one into the project and overwrite, and then this time overwrite. This time we should be able to edit and then hang on, where is it? It's here. Okay, so it means, okay, I think I made a mistake again. So you can see they are here because they are instance parameter, but as I said, it needs to be type parameter. So let's go back again. So maybe I'll just go back to the previous family again. So is this one? I think that's this one. Hang on, which one? This one, yes. Okay, so and then so you can see this is instance parameter. So we need to go back to this one, go to family types, and see here. So default, we just need to change them to type parameter. Okay, so now let's load this one into that family, override, and then load this one into the project and override. And override. Okay, so this time edit type here. Okay, yeah, and this is it. So CS create similar 1 2 1 2, and then you can change this. So because they are all instance parameters, so you can change it and it won't affect the other two. Okay, so all vertical, horizontal, and this is it. If and I think, yeah, that's all. And if you have actually, yeah, I was thinking maybe we have some different method to do this, like railings but yeah, I'm not sure. I think if you figure out a different way, different method to create something like this, please let me know. Okay, so thank you. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.